The embassy was around GIG.
GIG, yeah.
I don't know how, but I think I walked from the embassy to Legon in about 10 minutes.
You walk?
And I didn't even realize I was
No.
And
as you are walking, the insults you give them, if
no,
you could hear
insults. I was, in fact, I was confused. Like, never to go back to the embassy again.
Noella, have you been bounced before?
Oh no, I haven't even tried. So I hope I don't get. I hope I don't get bounced when I do.
Uncle Ken, have you been bounced before?
No.
Hey,
unfortunately not. I wish I had.
I followed.
Hey, you wish.
I followed Pusha.
Yeah.
Ajetianan Pusha. Wakefield Akwaku. Rolanda Dom and Co. We said we're going to do a play in France. We're going for Schengen visa. Oh, they made us realize everything will be okay. In fact, the day we were going to collect the visa, we had packed already. Hey, that bounce,
Was epic.
Charlie, and you know the annoying thing when you go and they have bounced you and you don't know whether to laugh or cry, and you come by and go, Pusha, Charlie. Boys couldn't laugh. It wasn't a pleasant experience. Anyway, let's do Showbiz this week. All right, Noella, Kharyne Yalley, take us away.
Right, so George, for over a week, our neighbor, country Nigeria has been experiencing a wave of protests, with many of their youth, taken to the street to protest brutalities, meted out to them by the Special Anti-Robbery Squad at SARS, which is a unit of the country's police force. So as you all know, the protest started on social media with a hashtag demanding an end to SARS after a video of a young man allegedly being killed by SARS, surfaced online. But the Nigerian government announced that it had disbanded the squad, but in actual fact, it was replaced with a new unit known as the Special Weapons and Tactics, which is SWAT. And as expected, it was met with even more protests because the demonstrators believed it was more of the same as SARS. But amazingly, George, the hashtag End SARS, End SWAT, has been a leading trend on social media. And, the protest itself has also garnered a lot of support from global personalities, especially after the Lekki Tollgate massacre, where some unarmed peaceful protesters were allegedly killed by military men on Tuesday. So I've seen top global personalities, including Beyonce, speak in support of the End SARS protest, and I've got some excerpts of those reactions right here. We'll quickly read through them. So, Trey Songz posted, after doing a little research, I would like to speak out against what's going on in Nigeria right now. They are pleased to end SARS is very real. I have so much love for my Nigerian fans, and it's so hurtful to hear what's happening. Now, record producer and rapper P. Diddy also posted, my brother Burna Boy called me and let me know what was going on in Nigeria, and it breaks my heart. I'll help in any way I can. This fight we are in is a global one. Our path forward is through unity. Hashtag End SARS. Singer Beyonce also posted, I am heartbroken to see the senseless brutality taking place in Nigeria. We have been working on partnerships with youth organizations to support those protesting for change. We stand with you. Please visit Beyonce.com for a list of organizations to show your support to our Nigerian sisters and brothers. Rihanna also emphasized in her post that it's such a betrayal to the citizens, as the very people that are put in place to protect are the ones Nigerians are most afraid of being murdered by. Now, Nicki Minaj also reiterated that the shooting of protesters in Nigeria is senseless. Chance the rapper also called on the whole world to engage, the End SARS protesters, firing squads, mass murder young Nigerians. And those were some of the reactions of global stars who tweeted in support of the End SARS protest. But I've also seen some Nigerian celebrities, including the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Tiwa Savage, Toothpaste, Adibia, and several others throw their weight behind civilians protesting for a better Nigeria. Also in Ghana, most Ghanaians have not only talked against, the brutality, but also tweeted in solidarity of Nigerians. But it has caused a somewhat divide amongst celebrities on Twitter. But before I get into that, let's share with you a few tweets from Ghanaians. So Kumasi King Kong tweeted, AU may be silent, ECOWAS may also be silent, but the heinous brutality meted by police of Nigeria to the youth, we in Ghana and around the world join my brothers and sisters in Nigeria to say enough is enough. End police brutality in Nigeria now. Hashtag Lekki Massacre. And a manifest also tweeted, if political affiliations is more important to you than human life and human rights, then I beg, move. Allow those who care to speak and do without your unsolicited interruptions. And Papi Kojo also tweeted, we are all Nigerians until this is fixed. Then we move back to Ghana. Yvonne Nelson also prayed for her second home in Nigeria. And also, Yvonne Nelson again tweeted that I stand with you, young Nigerians, praying for my second home. Hashtag End Lekki Massacre. But the misunderstanding between some of our celebrities, George, began when the likes of actress Yvonne Nelson, Lydia Forson, A+, Sandra Nkobia called on our president to address, the ongoing NSARS protest as, the chairman of ECOWAS. And just so I don't mince their words, let me read exactly what they posted on social media. So Yvonne Nelson, for instance, posted, this is Nigeria's Kumipreko movement, and the leader of that movement in Ghana, President Akufo-Addo, must act now. Our president must show leadership on this matter, else he becomes complicit in the senseless killing of innocent and defenseless protesters. Lydia Forson also tweeted, African leaders found their voice very quickly to wish Trump a speedy recovery, but they've lost it when it comes to NSARS history. And history will never forget the reason why a lot of African leaders can't speak up. And that's simply because a lot of them benefit from one another. Calling your comrades out can hurt. And your political ambitions. They've seen everything. They're just choosing themselves over the people. A+ also tweeted, like I said. But while the likes of Yvonne Nelson and others were shocked, with a loud silence of Nana Addo, some others like Medical and the CEO of Maslock, Ifyakutu, defended the president. And Ifyakutu, for instance, tweeted, I have seen some celebrities posting and asking President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to say something. Please, let me ask these celebrities, who told them it is through social media that issues of this nature gets resolved, or you want daily accounts on what he is doing as ECOWAS chairperson? And please, he is the ECOWAS chairman, meaning he chairs a body, so he cannot be issuing statements like he's running a one-man Facebook business. Why? Respectfully, stop exposing your ignorance here and shut up if you can't add up. What you can do is to keep praying for our brothers and sisters and ECOWAS leaders to quickly resolve this and not just seek unnecessary attention at this time. Now, Medical also tweeted, the Ghanaian president in silence on social media, no, they mean say he's doing nothing behind closed doors. Maybe he is, who knows? How many times when a president addressed the nation during COVID lockdown period in Ghana? Severally. Don't blame Nana for Buhari's incompetence, and that's what Medical had to say. But his tweet wasn't enough for him, because he went on live on his Instagram account on Thursday morning addressing the issue. Listen.
Yesterday, I tweeted something. I feel like there are a couple of people where they mislead the comprehension of some Ghanaians. Yesterday, some of the celebrities for Ghana, they tweet say, why the president of Ghana no go talk anything, what they go on, why, they see, he be ECOWAS chairman, whatever. Yo, the social media will be very powerful. If on don't know, the celebrities way, on a can blue way, on a get 1 million followers and whatever. Samuni man, kofu 1 million follow mo. The mobe can be and kofu 1 million or plus. Because some people say they don't follow yourself, but they see whatever way you they talk. So anything where you they talk, you for be very careful. The viewers on that for be very careful. If on they pray, say, may God commit false prophets Momo Empire saying Yakupon be 4 celebrities and so. No wake up, then come talk your mind because you think say you be celebrity, you reach, you get platform. So if I use the platform against somebody in father, where the president not do anything harmful or against you as an individual. Yesterday I see some tweets from Yvonne Nelson and some other celebrities and I was so hurt because in really they try to say when a president be at fault for what they go on and for do something. The country self way everything they happen for. The Nigeria self. Then my president don't talk anything. Your own president will not do you anything. The nation, you want a country and everything they go on, small, and cry. Who you safe? There's no war. There's no.
So, Medical also advises fellow celebrities to refrain from painting the president black, especially for deeds he knows nothing about.
Make one a president look like they care about anything where they go on. If one a president know they care about we human beings, the time where Corona come, we start to do this lockdown thing. Almost every week, president they come, fellow Ghanaians, and I'm proud of Nana Akufo-Addo because at the end of the day, some presidents for other countries, their citizens or individuals or people where they live for that country, they know they even see the president. If they go see the president, they do some press conference for some site for different country where they take picture, where they post them before then they see the president. So if my president, if he come address me, make her feel like, yeah, the president will be there like my party because he talk to me. If the president can show him concern, what's go happen? The people who then die for Nigeria, Nana Akufo-Addo no go fit bring them back. Even Buhari way, they talk anything said, he no go fit bring them back. So what we for do, we for just pray, say everything go end. And my condolence to anybody we lose a loved one or a family member, a partner, any so way you lose. I dey give you my condolences. But I beg you, the celebrities, for listening to anything where we go talk, including myself. And you be an crew. It told be a low, I say a medical, normal. More than some of the celebrities can be Banco celebrities. We get shawarma celebrities, we get Indomie celebrities, we get celebrities who be genuine, we get celebrities who be low, where they live fake lifestyle. Don't take whatever celebrities say into conclusion. Nothing says celebrity talk am. So that be all. Read to understand. Don't just read and follow. If you read and follow, la dead.
So Noella, which celebrity are you? When I look at you,
Banku
when I look at you,
celebrity. But meanwhile, after the drama on social media, the president actually tweeted about the ongoing NSAS protest. And George, quite surprisingly, that tweet was met with disdain and insult. But before I get into that, let me read exactly what the president tweeted. He says, I join all well-meaning persons in calling for calm and the use of dialogue in resolving the NSAS impasse in Nigeria. I have spoken with President Buhari, who is committed to this end and has begun the processes that will lead to reform. End of quote. Now, the reaction, George, like I said, to this tweet by some Nigerians on social media was nothing less than shocking. And I've got a few received here. Let me quickly read through them. So, Money says, thunder fire you for 600 years. Go to your country. Now, them, they need you. And Temi also says, Ogbeni, Ghana president. Sheikh Buhari no get mouth himself to tell us all these things. Why can't you advise him to talk to his people? And also, Konsin Meseri says, Ghanaian president, please respect yourself and just stay where you stay with yourself and your commentary. Please respect yourself. So those were a few, tweets that actually comments that came
after the tweet.
And to add more insults to injury, George, President Buhari on Thursday broke his days-old silence and addressed his nation. And he had a reply for us, including members of the international, community that commented on the protest.
To our neighbors in particular, and members of the international community, many of whom have expressed concern about the ongoing development in Nigeria, we thank you and urge you all to seek to know all the facts available before taking a position or rushing to judgment and making hasty pronouncements.
Do fearsome.
That's right. So that's it on, you know, the whole NSARS, you know, stuff that went on this week. I don't know what Uncle Ken has to say about, you know, this.
Oh, yes. We've also been joined, let me quickly announce, we've been joined by the president of Hip Life.
Yeah.
Yes, the American
Grandpapa.
one. The official grandpapa. Of Boba Stone Rock.
And he was actually very active on social media. He commented on, you know,
on this matter.
On social media.
Mr. President.
Amongst many.
Akwaba.
They should have never put me on social media. DJ Rab always said, boy, when I met you didn't know what What's Up was.
Yeah.
There you are tweeting at 5 a.m.
True.
But nevertheless, it has kept me here. I listen to everyone. Opinions.
Plenty.
Plenty. They like what?
Plenty.
Everybody got one.
True. And, you know, when we start our conversation, you know, yesterday on Joy FM on the Super Morning Show, they had a very important discussion on, cyberbullying. And I would like to take your opinion on that because you have been put on. You know,
I've had a stalker for, it's now 7 years.
7?
Yeah. I have a sick individual. I'm assuming he's male. He attacks me, my wife, my friends, every day. Me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is, and hide him behind social media. You don't know who it is, no identity, nothing.
He's a punk.
Wow. Mr. Mojipon.
Yes, sir.
Any thoughts on this COVID-19? On this SARS and everything that's happening in Lagos?
Well, I try not to comment on this issue.
Why?
Except to say that for those who've lost their lives, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I actually wish that things will settle.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Because you see, when you're sharing an opinion in an emotionally charged environment, you are likely to be misunderstood, even if your views are well intended.
True.
So I won't comment at all.
That's all.
Yeah.
That I was reading the comments on people, Nigerians, about our president. And I tried to explain to these young cats, I said, these are just a few trolls.
Yeah.
And social media will carry that.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of really enlightened people who don't think like this.
Yeah.
Okay, but of course, bad news is good news. So sometimes I kind of like side-eye the folks that show these. How about showing us folks who are enlightened, who don't think like this?
Who don't think like this,
But they kind of gravitate towards the BS.
Yeah.
Of course. It's just, Nigeria is huge. A few trolls here and there. Plus, it's coming from an emotional standpoint.
Yes.
You know, they like, why is he talking to him? He should be talking to us. You ever heard the saying, don't kill the messenger?
Yeah.
That's what happened to our president. Don't kill the messenger.
Yeah.
I came with the news, don't kill me.
Yeah.
You know, but people don't understand the politicians are in the biz of politics.
True.
Let me give you an example. When the time lapse between when the president didn't speak and then when he spoke, it wasn't that long, really. You know, because politicians do politics. You don't just remove it. Of course. I understand that. Nevertheless, I don't fault my people either. Who he governs us, we are supposed to ask. We supposed to ask the questions. You know, he's not above us. We are the ones that put him in there. So, you know, that's a natural reaction there. Now, with what Medical said, that's his opinion. Yvonne Nelson, Yvonne is a serious activist.
Yeah.
I seen what she did with that Doom song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so she's really on the forefront of these, you know. But everybody else, we're all eligible to ask. I say fear be shit. What am I saying? If you want my friend ambulance from Mumbai. This is what I'm saying. Which brings me to a scenario I want to share with your listeners at TF4.
But Reggie, we haven't started a conversation. No?
That be me.
We're prelims.
Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
When Shatta.
Yeah.
When Shatta. You see what
I see. SM for life.
When Shatta and Samini got into it.
Yeah.
It got to a point where it was heavy. And people were like, yo, this could go, or Secretary President, everybody talking to me. this is how King Solomon wisdom needs to kick in. I could not just come on and just start talking. I have to talk to this faction. I call Pun. What's his name?
Tony.
Yeah. I call Shatta's crew.
Yeah.
It was crazy. All of this was behind the scenes. Shatta came over to Django Bar. Tony came. We tried to before answer maybe Bimano Makasa because Obieti.
Yeah.
You see, so to be the president is not easy. But I respect young people who have something to say. So I commend all of them.
All of them for. Yeah. Uncle Ken, any thoughts on this one quickly? Then we can move into our convo.
Yes. What a week filled with drama.
Yes. Proper.
It's been a real week filled with drama. And this particular issue, a friend of mine, I had to quote him, sent me a message and he said, the situation this week is one of reckless emotional rants and simplistic vituperation.
Bluff.
I swear.
And I had to agree with him. Because what was going on social media in particular was outrageous. You know,
I read much.
Yes, and everybody has the chance to speak or has the right to speak and say what they feel on social media. But I don't think that it helps when we do not put the correct information out there.
That's what I was saying.
Point.
But who is to determine the correct information? That is the biggest problem with social media. So you never get issues resolved on social media because everybody has an opinion. And we do not have a court of adjudicature on social media to determine who is right.
If you own the phone, you're the judge and the jury. It's my phone. I feel how
it's my phone. I decide what I want to say, and then that's it. Yeah.
It's a good bad thing.
This is the problem that we have. And so I was not really. George, you know something? I have grown to love social media. I've grown to have the patience for social media. So I do not get worked up when these things happen on social media. What irks me is when people make reckless statements about others who are also expressing an opinion. And they do not take that because they don't agree with them.
Anyway.
That is what hurts me. So with this particular matter, our celebrities who spoke got me to educate myself. I said, how is ECOWAS itself governance structure? So I went to look for the governance structure of ECOWAS. And I realized that ECOWAS, I didn't know, I have to accept. I realized that ECOWAS is run on the basis of a country. ECOWAS has an executive, a legislature, and a judiciary, just like Ghana has. You know, that commission has all these put in place. So I said, and then I realized that the chairman of ECOWAS is the chairman of the authority of heads of states of ECOWAS. But the executive arm of ECOWAS has a president. And that's the president.
I confess.
Yes, has a president. And so it was the president that eventually issued the statement.
I am the president of all you presidents.
George, did you know this?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. I took time to educate myself on the structure, the governance structure of ECOWAS. So I realized that the parliament of ECOWAS is made up of member countries. And that is why our parliament has ECOWAS members serving on a 4-year duration, just as their term. The president only serves a 1-year duration. And maybe it can be renewed. The chairman, the chairman of ECOWAS has a 1-year duration, which is currently our president. He has and he's voted for by the heads of other states. to chair them.
There's no MPP NDC.
No, to chair them. And our parliament.
Again,
yes.
Should we do the morning show on Monday? We should join them.
No, I'm enjoying it. He took us to school.
Yes, no, seriously. I feel like I'm listening to the morning show.
I took the time and trouble to find out the governance structure of ECOWAS.
Interesting.
Because I said to myself, people are speaking
and
out
they
of
don't know,
emotionalism and what you can say. So
which is natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is natural.
It's a natural.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for Showbiz this week. Nola, that's it.
That's it. Yeah,
that's it for the show. Thank you very much. Yeah, Nola is staying. Nola is staying.
She should stay.
Yeah, she's staying. And when we come back from the short break, we're gonna be talking to the man who made this song.